I've been here protecting penguins for 16 years, and in that time the penguin population has gone from over 600 breeding pairs to only 220 on the whole of New Zealand. So on the whole of New Zealand there is only 220 breeding pairs, and on this particular bit of coast we have 41 of those pairs, and they need our help. My name is Rosalie and I'm the manager of Penguin Rescue. Penguin Rescue is a trust that looks after yellow-eyed penguins on the Moeraki Peninsula. We're at the south end of Moeraki Peninsula and we have two tiny reserves where the penguins currently live. We're standing in the coastal strip between the two reserves, and what we want to do is to have this land protected. The only protection it gets is from the farmer, who is very supportive of the work that Penguin Rescue does. So currently it's a DOC reserve, but it means nothing. It just means that people have to talk to DOC before they can build anything on it. We need to change it to a nature reserve. If it's a nature reserve, the legislation provides to protect it for the wildlife. So it's not just penguins that live here. There are a variety of wild animals that live here. The seals and the birds that live on this coastal strip have nowhere else to go. The coast in New Zealand is threatened by rising ocean levels, and it's also threatened by serious weather events where heavy rain causes erosion and the hills are slipping down into the sea. But the biggest threat of all are people. People want to go everywhere at any time and believe they have every right to do so without any mind for the welfare of the wildlife. And they're killing them, they're destroying our taonga species. The most important thing people need to do is to understand that their dogs are the biggest predators of coastal species, and they need to keep their dogs on a lead.
So this penguin chick has got the malaria. It's been identified through a blood test and we're taking it up to the hospital so that we can give it some medicine to counteract the malaria.
Broad spectrum anti-parasite. Down your mouth it goes. Once it's protected from people, we can then do planting to protect it from erosion. And so we can mitigate two of the three serious threats that this area is currently facing. Do we want a barren country with no wildlife? There are lots and lots of places that it's too late for. In this place it's still possible to make it a safe place for wildlife. I believe New Zealanders should be protecting their shores and protecting their taonga species and stepping up. They need us to step up.